Yes, sir. What's good, this boy? YK Rubes. And we got Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Beast. I gotta react to everything he posts because Mr. Beast, he be coming up with the most fire ideas. I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching Mr. Beast for like probably, bro. It has to be like 10 years now, bro. Mr. Beast has been one of my favorite YouTubers for a long time. We gon' see what he's talking about in this video. 10,000 every day you survive in the wilderness. Just by that title alone, I know he's gonna throw some bullshit at them, right? Just to make it harder. But if it was me, I could survive in the wilderness for about, I don't know, that's tough because there's bears, bro. There's wildlife, and I'm giving myself 3 days. 3 days. That's only 30,000 though. Let me see. They might be mentally tough. But me, bro, I don't like bugs. I don't like animals that could potentially maul me. So let's see what challenges these dudes go through.
I just dropped these two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
Is that true? Or are you cat? I believe it. I believe Mr. Beast's videos are real, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I believe Mr. Beast's videos are real because he doesn't really give me no reason to believe they're not real. Like, obviously it's a production, you know, he's got money and it's a production and everything, got good camera angles and stuff like that. But I do honestly feel like this isn't real. He's just a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? He's a YouTuber, so you know.
If the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down. Let's head out. All right. Take care, boys. This video can make you guys millionaires.
This is gonna be poor by the time we're out of here.
Millionaires? It says every day. What's 10,000 times, bro? You're not gonna be a millionaire after this. Trust me.
Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Grizz? Yeah. All right, you're gonna be my best friend for the next however long.
Starting now, these guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multi-millionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some more.
Oh, hell no.
Boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can.
Bro, that water is not room temperature or, bro. I mean, cold, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine.
But for the 10,000, I'll drink warm water.
At least we won't freeze to death tonight.
No cap.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000. Boys, how was the first night?
It's cold.
It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah. Okay, just look up. Oh my. Here we go! Every 24 hours, we're to drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys.
There's $10,000
in a
What?
parachuted briefcase.
Bro.
No, watch out!
Bro, this is crazy. Bro,
No, that's
we're gonna be
crazy.
so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your
Prop money.
flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful. Shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
$3.6 million for the year is crazy.
All right, the plan is officially a year. We're gonna split this in 2. You get this.
Yes.
The plan is officially a year? Okay. Mr. Beast. I know that these videos be filmed like long time ago because these challenges take a long time. I want to know how long how old this video is, because they're planning on staying for a year. I don't know how crazy it gets, but this video could have been filmed last year. No cap. Could have been filmed in 2023.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy,
What?
Ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground.
On the ground, bro. There's really no
They
shelter.
started work on building their shelter.
No.
I use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Where are they?
Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You can see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge.
But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water
W
source.
dad.
Oh, there's a swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria and parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold and he's big and warm.
This is like the 3rd day in a row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep. It's been so cold.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It rained, right?
I ain't gonna lie, class tonight, he better stream tonight. Because he gotta watch this video. He can't let this video go. You know what I'm saying? He watches every Mr. Beast video. And plus he just came back from UK. He's gotta react to this.
Probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
I'm banking on Kai streaming tonight.
And it
He got
wasn't
1
just
hour
the
too.
freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess. Yeah.
It was clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them, I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days.
10 days.
Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god. So they're splitting the money, right? So it's basically like.
Don't leave. This
Yeah.
is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Bro, look at that. Mr. Beast, bro.
I'm nervous, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, that I'm excited about.
Just drops a bear on
To
them.
celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of
$10,000.
this for $50,000
No deal.
of your prize money. You want some beef jerky? Yes. Don't
You basically just stay there for no reason. 90,000 minus 50, bro? No.
eat it yet.
No.
These beans look good?
No.
Absolutely. Oh, coffee.
We're gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
No.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish. 50 grand.
50 grand.
They don't take this deal. I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Bro, what do you mean? They're at 90,000, bro. You're setting them back. You're basically saying 5 days. You're just throwing away 5 days of their time. That's a W sweater, Jimmy. What the hell?
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Jimmy.
If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feasible bars.
Yes. Let's do it.
Oh, you still had 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food.
Hey, but you gotta think
by
about
the way,
it. You gotta think about it. I'm not in their position. I don't know what it's like to eat garbage, whatever the heck, scraps for 10 days. They're probably looking at this food like, I need this, bro. They got bags of rice. That rice is gonna last them a long time. It's definitely more than 10 days worth of food.
You also get the crate with it. Thank you!
Thanks, Jimmy.
It was definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week of food literally cost as much as my kids' college tuition.
That's what I'm saying, bro. 50K!
Bro, I still can't believe it every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive out here for a
Canned
year,
peaches.
The plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be wondering, why have they not caught fish?
Well, the swamp nearby has
Was
no
that
fish.
off?
May be wondering, why have they not caught fish?
I mean, it's hard to catch fish.
Well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it. What we
Yeah.
really need is moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his kids,
And my 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
This is the perfect place for food.
On God, I'm not eating that fish. If someone were to give me fish and told me that it was fished out of this creek, bro, I'm beating her ass.
and shelter.
That's
And after
disgusting.
another few days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade
Freezing
their
rain?
shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering
got
up a bunch
kids.
of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right length. Oh! I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
All right, so maybe they had a bit of a false start. But once they got the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
Dock's done,
Pleasantly surprised.
and
What?
all we gotta do is catch a fish. Come on,
Yeah.
right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was still unforgiving.
Winter. Oh, the winter night. Okay. Okay, so this was filmed last year. What the hell?
Cold toes, cold feet, no sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20 and
Possibly
they go
last
super
year.
deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Two things. First, the plane.
What?
My phone
No.
in my pocket. It changed to a screensaver. I'm like, I don't even remember that picture. How do I get it? Back to my.
Needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your.
Is it for me later?
Yeah. I don't. How'd you do that?
It's in my pocket, and then I pulled it out, and this is the picture. What the hell?
$40,000. And second, we have an
Come on,
offer
this
for
freaking
you.
people. It's Mr. Beast video. $10,000 every day you survive in the wilderness. Bro, I would literally.
You would die.
Yeah, I said that would last 3 days. They spent $50,000 on 10 days worth of food, cause they were eating like leaves. Essentially.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Yeah, it was bad. So they bought.
You can
$50,000.
either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount for.
Oh my god, cause the nights are cold, so they're offering them sleeping bags. $50,000.
Oh, those are sleeping bags?
Yeah.
I thought they were TVs. I
I
mean,
don't know.
phones.
Both.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
buying it. $50,000 for
Take it
two
out.
sleeping
Yeah,
bags,
look at it.
Yeah,
or
check it
$10,000
out.
for one.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
These are the
I mean, they're
same sleeping bags we used
$140,000,
in
but
Antarctica.
still.
They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started
Wait,
this thing,
Antarctica.
It's gonna get. These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica.
Oh.
They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
when we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is.
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do.
50,000 is a lot. You're
not
gonna be
even
back at
kidding.
90.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
Yeah, say no, man.
A really cold night, no sleeping bag.
Just like
Yeah,
make
so
a fire
I
or
think,
something.
I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their
Bro, I
food
gotta
problem.
poop
In
so
between sitting
bad,
out
it's
rainy
not even
days, the
funny,
boys
dude.
got into a bit of a routine where they would
Oh
boil
my God,
water,
after
work on their
this video.
shelter, and try to catch fish, which wasn't really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that?
It's an eel.
Can I eat it?
First fish, it's an eel. And
Yeah!
charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious. But the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good.
How? How? No seasoning? Dude, did they even clean? They can't clean, bro.
This is just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
Dude, yeah, $3.6 million.
Good night. And on day 28, they started constructing their
Look at
raised
these
bed
buffoons.
system in their
A
new
year.
shelter.
LOL.
Tripods, 1, 2, side rails going down,
Impossible.
slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
That's honestly an L.
They were
Did he say an L? How does he know that? Wait a second. They're gonna sleep on what?
betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek. But that may have been a huge mistake, because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Snapped it. At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a 2-year-old with my wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you?
See, that's the worst problem, is that these people have families. Like kids, you know what I'm saying, and wives. Someone like me? Mom, I'll see you in a year.
Making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know,
No
having
cap.
firewood dropped off would be
They'll be there when I come back. Well, hopefully. God forbid it. Forbid it. God forbid. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can come back with that million, oh my God, the year's gonna be like nothing.
really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle
For
of
what?
Off would be, we spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the
I mean,
forest. I couldn't tell you where we
I
are
don't know.
anymore.
There's trees everywhere. Like,
How's it
come on.
going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking
Wow.
supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
10,000.
This is your store? Feel free to shop.
Not sure about this.
240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets.
I mean, they have, okay, so they have 240,000 now. Now I feel like maybe you could, you know what I'm saying, buy something. But like, just don't go too crazy, bro.
Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the
Seasoning.
hammock?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
What?
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right?
They didn't
In a
get
million years,
anything.
would not have thought they would say no to everything.
Like, at least the board game. But I don't know. Maybe because they don't have confidence in themselves. It's like, what if I buy this board game and I'm only here for the next day? It's like I wasted 10,000 on something I'm not gonna even care about. So just don't. You don't need games.
Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
Here he goes.
In his tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of
W
fun.
ad.
1,000 posts to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna
1,000?
be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally phone system will to me my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling hike, Hayes finally found what he was looking for.
Oh my God. Woo! Look at that. It's the river. Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen?
No, it's not, my boy. It looks cool
Finding
from
this
this
river
angle.
is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying. And oh no! And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories that weren't coming here would have been for nothing.
He dropped it!
And he was ready to give up.
This one's gonna be it.
Ah, yeah! Holy moly! Yes, I told you it was that one! Woo-hoo-hoo!
And the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked.
We're eating tonight.
Nah. This just proves you can do anything in life. Buddy just caught 3 fish with a makeshift.
All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real food in ages.
A makeshift
In the
fishing
meantime, I was
pole.
preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse. It's day 40. They've made over $250,000, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this. You both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh man.
I can't let down my kid.
I know. I can't let down my wife.
Now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh
I
man.
can't let down my kid.
I know. I can't let down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
No, what if they said no and they're just there the whole time? Like, that's actually insane. They're just there watching. They're like, nah, I'm good.
It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God.
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet. Because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home now. I do.
I know you want me home,
Excuse me?
but do you need me home?
Yes, she needs you.
What? Do you not understand the premise of this video? You'll be good. Trust me. You'll be even better when he comes back with a $500,000 or whatever. What?
Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says.
Oh my God. His wife. She's bugging.
You've made enough money. I need you home.
Oh, no. This sounds like a script. Why does it sound like why is she talking like that?
I don't care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
That
Bro. On God, bro. I'm defying her. I'm making money for you. You're not gonna cut me out 40 days in. That's not even 40 days. No, that's a month. That's a month and 10 days, bro. Come on, a month, and you're talking about I need you back already, bro. At least give newborn. No, Mr. Beast is evil. Why would he pick someone with a newborn kid to do this? He did it on purpose. There's no way.
conversation was so difficult for me. Even so, yesterday was a
'Cause that's
really
not
good
fair.
day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids.
Like, and he
but
literally tugs on their heartstrings with this.
Big Grizz. That was like a really huge gift.
That's not fair,
They're
bro.
gone now.
You make him see his wife, and then his wife's putting stuff into his head now.
Safe. It really has changed the way that I'm viewing
Hell
this
no.
entire challenge. Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I
L wife, let her leave and just, you know what I'm saying? Forget she even said that to you.
$1 billion.
I ain't gonna
And
lie.
after some much-needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
He's in Grizz. He's in Grizz.
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened that would
Did they take out the extract? Cause god dang, well, you know what I'm saying? You gotta clean the fish before you just cook it.
have totally drained them before.
400,000.
By now, they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
Come on,
I
Mr.
am
Beast.
building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and
We're
then
gonna build
attach our
one?
tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down to fish
Without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
Chris!
Da-da-da-da-da.
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them. It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing.
Hey!
Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my.
Bro, if he says 100,000, it better not be 100,000.
My gosh, it's so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new Mr. Beast box, which are now live in every single Zaxby's across America.
Oh my God, that is so good.
The Mr. Beast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And the cool part is every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good.
It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the Mr. Beast box right now. Now that you guys have got
Bro, I don't got a Zaxby's. I live in New York.
Offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000,
You better.
I'm gonna pass on the boat.
What?
In Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have
That's 40,000. That's the best offer they've gotten.
to quit,
An actual boat. And look how big it is. Oh my gosh, dude, you're tripping.
I tried.
We appreciate the food. That was lovely. Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next time.
So
It's
this
actual-
ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this,
If that thing tips over, bro, you're gonna be tight. You didn't take that 40,000 boat.
it was in the dead of winter. You remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I
They're
lost
almost at 2 months.
track.
I hear an airplane coming in.
Where?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build the Hayes and Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore.
This money's gonna do so much for her and our
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore.
His wife was working 24-hour shifts? First of all, that's impossible. How? How do you work for 24 hours straight without...
This money's gonna do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes
Don't wanna get bit by that.
and rats.
Get out of here!
Every night.
Oh my God!
And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He's angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Griz's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I thought that I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes.
Are you allowed to do that?
Set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night.
Nah, bro. That dude he's gonna fold, man. His wife was already talking about him leaving. He's gonna fold.
I'm back in a couple days. I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when
What
Hayes
a
returned home, he
freaking-
was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has
Bob
returned
the
from his
Builder.
great adventure. Nice. Oh, those are sea trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Take a minute and do what? You better not reach for that damn flare gun.
This.
Yeah, buddy.
What's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
get excited.
I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs
Yeah.
met and their friendship restored,
Yeah.
one question
W
still
friends.
remains. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious
That is a
conversation.
good question.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose
You just said a week. Well, that's 5 days. You said a week. What did you say, a week, right?
at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I promised Grizz that I would stay longer. For him, but I'm not happy about it.
Don't do it.
So, Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself.
Bro, come on, dude. You gotta work together. Oh my god, it's about to end too. Like,
You know, some.
we know something about to happen,
Grizz
bro.
about it.
He about to
wants me
crash
stay
out.
Longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
So what? They brush their teeth? How do they do that?
Yeah. Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out to the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all
It
this
just
money?
exploded.
Kind of want to talk to you about that.
Kind of ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
No.
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it
I
out.
thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
Yeah. Bro, oh my god, dude. I mean, 70 days is nothing to snarl at, bro. 71 days is crazy, dude. To be outside and not even have a home or a family.
How's it going, boys?
All right, buddy.
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk.
They low-key
We can go
did do
over here.
enough. I'm
Let's
not
say
gonna lie to
Hayes
you.
isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days.
He said he can do another 45? Wait a second. Mr. B should let him finish. You know what I'm saying? If the other dude wants to leave, he gets double the money. Ooh, if the other guy wants to leave. Ooh! Mr. Beast, you should have did that. Buddy wants to leave, so you split his earnings in half and give it to him, and so he can stay and he can stay longer. That's the consequences if you want to leave. If you want to break up the team, don't let him be penalized for it. He wants to stay for extra 45 days.
Would probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
Now,
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, last night?
I don't want to disappoint Grizz,
Mr. B 6000. Oh,
but I think I'm done.
yo, this
That would be
dude.
cool to
I mean, I don't
come
blame
back
him.
here.
I actually don't blame him at this point, bro. 73 days is a long time. So they're gonna get $330,000 each. That's worth it. That's worth it to me. I ain't gonna lie.
to our first camp, where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with, like, a friend for life. and that's so meaningful to me.
What the hell are they
I
doing?
gotta think about what's right for me and my family.
Yo, he looks like Shia LaBeouf. Yo, he has not gotten a haircut. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. In 2 months, I would look worse than this. He does look bad though. He looks homeless.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's
No,
going to
I
change
think
their lives.
Now, it's gone the other way. Now it's, I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the
you
money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
the money
this
doesn't.
thing.
The money doesn't matter to me anymore. And
Hey, okay, listen to me. Listen to me. If you were offered $10 million to do 5 years in jail. No, 5 years is OD. 3 years in jail, $10 million. Would you do it? You're guaranteed. You get out in 3 years, and you get $10 million. But if you leave the jail early, you don't get nothing. Are you gonna wait that 3 years? On God, I'm waiting that 3 years. 10 million is gonna be mine, bro. At no point in that am I gonna be like, this is not worth it. I'm going to leave, bro. At least he's not even in jail, bro.
really, the only thing that's keeping me here is you, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah. My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at
No, they don't.
manipulating me.
They need that money.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money.
I mean, honestly, they have families and lives and stuff, right? So, like, the money, it's not like they even needed the money going into this, right? It's not like they're, like, on the verge of, like, losing their house and stuff, and, like, this could really help them. I feel like, obviously, that would motivate them more to become millionaires, right? Because they already have a life outside of this. But! And they're older. So I feel like the $300,000 that they're gonna get could last them the rest of their lives, honestly, because they already have lives. It would just make it a little easier, but it's not like they need to like completely change their lives. They don't need to completely change their lives. They already have good lives outside of this.
Money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, like, I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know?
Is he crying?
I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down. This is the way it is. Everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare. I owe you this.
So you're gonna let him guilt trip you into pulling the trigger?
And to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long.
What?
I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
What? Don't be sorry, bro. Boom!
I love you, buddy.
Flare just comes down and burns both their scalps, kills them both. No money. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
You smell bad.
I think they shot the flare.
They
No,
did
you
a good
take that
job,
one.
though.
Let's go check in on him. Rich, we're rich.
We're rich.
Boys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my God. When we dropped them off, this is what they looked like. And
What's actually insane though is like, I mean, that's not insane. I don't know. It's just like, bro, they're literally showing their faces to the world. Remember that movie Lottery Ticket with Bow Wow? He won the lottery ticket, the $1 million lottery ticket, and the whole town, they put him on the news. The whole town was chasing after him. They're like, I want his money. Bro, I mean, obviously there's decent people in this world, but there's not a lot of decent people in the world. You see this dude at the grocery store right now, and you know he got that $300,000? Bro. honestly, I'd be looking both ways, bro. Every time I leave the house, bro. My face is on the internet. Everybody knows I just won this money from Mr. Beast.
Here's them 74 days later. Crazy.
Wait.
They looked like. And here's
Yo, oh yeah,
them
his beard grew
74
OD.
days later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
Here's them 74 days later.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
My wife!
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe button right now.
Mr. Beast. Mr. freaking Beast. What a beast. I love his videos, bro. Wow. That was a good video. And we at the 40-minute mark on this. That's a crazy long reaction, but hey, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what I should react to next. Please, I need the engagement on my channel. Give it a thumbs up and follow me on Twitch at YRKRubes. I'm streaming right now, and we're gonna be streaming a lot. So make sure you come over here and you know, say mess with me. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. No cap. Bow.